YouTube. Once again, guys, thank you for watching my channel. If you are new and you're looking for tips and strategies to help take your game to the next level, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, the notification icon so you can actually never miss an upload. So guys, hey, this is Prometheus once again, providing different strategies and techniques. And one of the more common videos or more popular videos that I put out are basically red zone seams, because sometimes attacking the red zone when you're inside 10 yards or 10-yard marker, you have a hard time getting into the end zone. So you always want to have some type of strategy. To use another sports analogy, this is like putting in golf, and if you don't have a way to go ahead and put the ball into the end zone, it's like missing your putts, and you can essentially really blow a lot of games by not plugging it in. If you guys watched the Super Bowl between the Buccaneers and the Chiefs, and one of the reasons why the Chiefs just got themselves completely out of the game is because they kept settling for 3 points and they didn't put touchdowns up. So we're going to go ahead and show you a simple strategy to help get into the end zone with this particular play. Now, we're going to take a look at the ace formation, and in particular we're going to take a look at basically the 49ers, Cowboys, and Giants playbook out of the single back ace. And the play we're going to highlight is this one at the very top, which is the drive view corner. So once again, you can find this in the 49ers, Cowboys, and Giants and Raiders as the base play. Now what's great about this particular play is that it attacks the back of the end zone, where it makes it very difficult for your opponent to stop. A lot of the top Madden players know how to get to the back of the end zone, and they also, the defender, the person playing defense actually has to defend the actual goal line too. But if you're attacking the back of the end zone, you're going to score more touchdowns. So let's go and show you this against a lot of the meta defenses, which would be like a cover 2, cover 3. We'll look at cover 4, and then obviously man coverage to close us out. Now, most players, when they're playing defense, they're going to go ahead and play hard flats. So we're going to go ahead and play hard flats and show you how we can attack. So what I like about this particular play is that you can flip it and basically not give your opponent any kind of a tell with this particular play. And this is going to allow you to go ahead and attack your opponent in the back area. Now, the one adjustment that I do if a guy's running a lot of cover 3 or cover 2 against me down in the red zone is I'm going to streak up this backside receiver, which is the tight end Waller on this situation, where I could flip the play and basically do the other side with it, where I'll streak up Witten. Now, the areas that you want to look to are going to be the two routes, either going to be Witten or basically Ruggs. Those are going to be your zone beaters, especially against cover 2 and basically cover 3. Let's flip this play. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to watch Aguilar. He's going to get in the back area of the zone, and you can actually get a nice little completion because that back half defender is just not there to go and play that correctly. So we're going to do this again. We're going to flip this play. What's so great about it is you can do it on either side. And you can see on how that wide receiver on the back side actually gets into the back zone. So most players down in the red zone, they'll play hard flats. They'll try to get people down in the flats because they don't want them falling back up into deep coverage, because they don't want to give up the underneath. So they'll play hard flats and they'll just say, okay, beat me over the top. And that's what makes this play great. Now, you've got your first hot read, which would be this tight end right here that you can pop. But it has to be on a particular side of the field with the anticipation of the sliding linebacker. But that usually is a user guy. Most people are going to use in the middle linebacker down in the red zone. So you want to go ahead and make sure that you're hitting the area that he's not expecting. So right here, what happens is that basically this deep half, he can't play this inside cut, and you're going to be able to go and catch this in the back of the end zone. And because of this route combination where you've got this dragging route that's coming underneath, it's going to pull defenders and make defenders react to it before you even get rid of the ball. Now with cover 3 hard flats, you're going to have pretty much the same areas that you're going to look to. And I like to streak up this wide receiver right here, Waller, or the red route, just because he'll get in the back of the zone. And against cover 3, a lot of times he's not going to be covered, so you can just do an outside pass lead and be able to hit the backside. But what's cool about this is that also that money route on the backs on the other side with this is going to be available for a big completion too. So we're going to flip this, motion the guy over, Back of the end zone is wide open against cover 3 hard flats. And then you've obviously got that back area that you can hit too with the wide receiver. So obviously the better the wide receiver, he's going to keep his feet in, but you want a possession catch back there. Now cover 4 is going to be a defense that's probably one of the better defenses to stop these back end receptions where you basically take away those deep balls. But what that does is it provides basically the underneath route. So if the defender's all float up into your sweet zones, you just drop it down and try to turn it up for a few yards. So you see basically cover 2 with the way the shell's set up, but when they drop back, they're in cover 4. And you just drop it down and try to turn it up for some more yards. So just get it a little bit closer to the end zone. Now another adjustment that I've made against cover 4. So if a guy's you hitting with a lot of cover 4, another adjustment is you can just go ahead and take the running back and wheel him up. And you want to make sure the running back is wheeling up on the opposite side of the motion. And what's going to happen is you're going to be able to go ahead and hit that running back route. But if you really want to open it up, you can go ahead and put a fade route on the back side instead of the motion. And just snap the ball. And what happens is that running back route is going to open up a little bit more because that coverage is going to fall further back. Now, in the unlikely event that your opponent is using anything like a cover 1 man press or anything like that, the deep corner route by the tight end is going to generally get really good separation. So that's going to be one of your fast reads if your guy uses a lot of man coverage. I don't know why anybody would use man coverage down to the red zone. It just doesn't seem like a smart thing, or it potentially could be a great thing if you wanted to catch someone off guard. But basically this corner route is just going to toast man coverage, so you can always go ahead and read that if a guy runs a lot of man coverage. So this is basically a good play. I ran it to someone that used this every time he got down in the 10-yard line. He scored on me 3 different times just because I had a hard time stopping it. He would just let the play develop, and eventually someone would get open, and I had a hard time stopping it. So if you are using these playbooks, I would recommend going ahead and throwing it into your scheme. But this is a really good red zone play to use down inside the 10-yard line. If you like these type of tips, go ahead and smash that like button, and also let me know what are your favorite red zone plays. What do you guys use down in the red zone? So thank you for your support, guys. Until next time.